What's going on, people? Arsenal, top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Hey, we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Brentford nil, Arsenal 1, and who else but Kai Havertz? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people, welcome. Because Kai Havertz has arrived. Man, yes. Hey, match winner for the Arse FC. Whereby for I can't believe it just had to be him in it. Welcome to the channel, people. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, if you're new to the channel. And where do I start, man? Listen, solid performance. I gotta say, it wasn't a pretty game. It wasn't a game you sit down and watch with joy, with jubilance, and all of these things, but it was effective. We got the job done. Clean sheet. Aaron Ramsdale had a nightmare in the first half. I thought he was much, much better in the second half. And I felt as though the team did the things that they had to do in order to be able to just grind out a win, because it was always going to be this type of performance. I think there was the automatic pressure of obviously us being able to get to first place if we took a win. So there was that. And then obviously Brentford, we've been going over there in recent times and having better performances and better results. So they were always going to look to obviously put that to an end. But yeah, man, look, it was one of them performances where, again, I always say, like, we needed Declan Rice to make sure that that midfield is showed up. Obviously, Mikel went different today. He did the whole Trossard in the midfield business. I don't know if that was, if, I don't know if that's the way moving forward. I think you still need to kind of shore it up a little bit more with a proper, kind of six mindset or six sort of minded midfielder in there, Jorginho tucking him in and whatnot. So obviously Thomas Partey, but Thomas Partey looks like it's a myth right now. But yeah, look, Trossard, at the end of the day, look, his goal was disallowed and he played well. There was moments in the first half where I thought his touch was a bit iffy, and just overall, like, he did the ball just, it just kept on bouncing off him and stuff like that. But he managed to kind of ease into it. Corners weren't really great as well at certain points. The defense, again, I always say, the defense is solid. Like, this defense is solid, and through this defense, we are able to mount a title challenge. Now we just need to score the goals, make sure that the players that are critical to doing those things stay injury free. It was good to see Gabriel Jesus back in an Arsenal shirt, back in the starting 11. But of course, the fact that he came off and he didn't look like he was too happy to come off, I felt as though he wasn't really effective, like, the way how we want him to be effective, the way how we know he can be effective. Couple clear cut chances, headers and stuff like that, not scoring. He obviously said recently, his thing is not goals, these strong points and stuff like that. But you're our striker, so you need to score the goals, my boy. You need to score the goals. Eddie Nketiah come on in the second half. I felt as though he was really ineffective, and it just goes to show, like, there was that chance where, it's there for Saka, it's there for Odegaard. Like, you're trying to bend it, like, and these times you never bend it from your right foot. I've never really seen him score coming in on that sort of byline, on the wing, and tucking in and then score. Like, come on, Eddie Nketiah, man. These are the things that are critical, because in games like this where the opponent is being stubborn, the opponent is being rugged, and they're hard to break down, you need to be able to be more clinical and more sharp in certain situations. You get me? The ball, Ramsdale's kicking it over, you're dropping on the floor. Like, stay on your feet. You know what I mean? Like, we need you to be able to bring the right level of effect and the right level of energy into the game. I know obviously it takes a minute or so to get to the speed of the game, because you're coming in as a substitute and whatnot. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Zinchenko, I think for me, he was probably the man of the match. I'm not gonna lie. In recent matches, I've been giving Declan Rice man of the match here and there, but I think Declan Rice, I think he done very well. Again, without him, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do. But I think Zinchenko was solid in this game, and he was the outlet. He was the one that was finding himself kind of free in the half spaces and trying to dictate, trying to find that sort of threaded through ball. But Brentford, they're not easy to break down. They're one of these resilient sides, these more resilient sides in a Premier League. So yeah, man. Look, Kai Havertz, man. Jeez, he comes in. No one ain't really paying no attention to him, man. This guy, He's doing these things, left back for Germany, scoring, and now look, Arsenal. Ugh, bad boy celebrations. Man, dude. Oh my days, Kai Havertz. It just had to be him, innit? And it's beautiful to see, man. My boy. Other than that, you know what? It was one of them games where he didn't really have time to do much else. Came in and did exactly what he had to do, and that was simply that, people. Yeah, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this game. It was one of them games where as soon as I saw that we obviously awake it and stuff like that, I thought to myself, wow, bro, we're not we ain't been performing well in this kit. I don't know what it is about this kit, but this kit ain't been bringing us good fortune. But today we've had it. We've got it. It's there, people. Huh? Kai Havertz, senior. He's finally done it for the arse. Would you believe it? What a moment! And I hope that from this point onwards, he can just go on to essentially, you know, have full confidence to really grab the game by the because that even that chance right there, that moment right there, that goal, it was from him having the confidence of obviously the goals in the international break. Clearly, coming in at the far post and making sure that he puts his head to it. You got to be brave, you got to be sharp and nutmegging the keeper, like making the ball bounce well. Like credit to him, credit to Mikel Arteta for having the flexibility to continue to start him in some games, but then have that level of what's the word I'm looking for? Like you're like predictability, if that's the word. Like it's just you know what I mean. Like it's a bit unpredictable, and it's good to be unpredictable. I thought today Martinelli, for example, was very predictable in terms of what he was going to do. I thought when he was crossing and stuff like that, it was good. But overall, I felt as though Martinelli could have taken his defender a little bit more. He looked very reluctant to take on the fullback, and I was thinking to myself, why is he? You know what I mean? Like you get you get purchased when you go down the byline and then just whipping it, or you're trying to obviously cut back. Like this is what we kind of needed. And Trossard, he's fantastic. Saka there to do the cut. Saka, I thought he done his thing, but I don't know, man. Saka's looking more like, to me, like he's trying more for England in recent games than for Arsenal. You let me know if that's wrong, if I'm wrong, if I'm totally being outrageous with that statement. But I don't know. Like I just feel as though I'm not saying he doesn't try. I'm not saying he's not trying. I'm not saying he ain't trying to do his thing. But I just don't see that hunger. Like, do you know what I mean? Take on your fullback. I don't know, man. Yeah, but look, when he does the things that he does well, he's super effective. So even that Trossard chance which is originally a Gabriel Jesus chance, and everything that we kind of look like it's going to be productive, most of the times it does come from Bukayo Saka, even though he's not playing up to his full maximum potential. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say, but I just went a long way about it. And yeah, who else? Ramsdale, I'm going to close it there. Look, coming back into the side, mad pressure all the time, putting himself under pressure when there's no need to. As far as though sometimes as a keeper, bro, I know you've been given instructions, but my guy, listen, man, you know what I mean? You need to protect your value, you need to protect your stock. Yeah. Just kick the ball out. You don't want to be making them jaffy mistakes. You know what I mean? You got a man to this side, you got a man to this side. Like, don't let the opponent come all the way to within 2-3 meters. Like, just pass the ball quickly, put the ball down, pass, distribute it. You don't need to be, do you know what I mean? He does this to himself sometimes, and I understand that all of this has obviously snowballed from the whole situation with Arteta, buying Ryan, whatnots, and all of these things. But at the end of the day, you still have a job to do. You've been put into the side. Go out there and do your best. And very, 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 very nearly cost us that game because of the mistakes that you don't need to make. You can eradicate those mistakes. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just happy we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Arsenal back again. Beautiful day because we took advantage of obviously the situation in the league in terms of obviously Liverpool and Manchester City drawing today. So that bodes well. This is one of the few rare times that you can actually look at this and say like, raw, Arsenal took advantage. Like, it's mad. There you go, people. 30 points in the bag, 13 games played, and we are dead smack and center in the title race. Would you believe it? Going up against the likes of Man City and Liverpool. Obviously, Tottenham's playing tomorrow, but hopefully they get a defeat or a draw. Most likely not. But who knows? Let's see if it's a lovely, lovely ending of complete weekend. And yeah, people, man, like I said, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend to tell a friend. And yeah, man, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna see you lot in the next one. Peace.